Alright, y'all, this video is for the non-Magic the Gathering part of my audience, so if you know the difference between untapping, upkeeping, and drawing, you are dismissed. Have a good day. Alright, my non-Magic the Gathering homosexuals, not nearly enough of you know the difference between a triggered ability and an activated ability, and we're gonna fix that today. Triggered abilities trigger when things happen. Think when this creature enters the battlefield, whenever a creature dies. If you see the words when, whenever, at, you're looking at a triggered ability. And some triggered abilities can have costs associated with them, but even if they do, they're still a trigger. Activated abilities are happening because you're the one activating them. They have a colon. A colon will separate the difference between a cost and an effect. Think of tapping your creature to draw a card and discard a card. So if I asked you during this pop quiz, which ability on Zimone is a trigger? The one that puts 2 counters on creatures at the beginning of combat, or the one that you pay mana into to double the amount of counters on a creature? Lock in your answer. Yes, of course, the first ability is a trigger because it says at the beginning of combat, and you can tell the second ability is activated because of the semicolon and the cost you have to pay before you're doubling anything. Let's move on to a harder quiz question. Is Ward a triggered ability? Here is the reminder text. Yes, Ward is a triggered ability, so if you make a copy of a Roaming Throne, the person trying to remove one of them will have to pay the Ward cost multiple times, and it's okay to cry about it if you want to. But if you want a forehead kiss before you bravely scroll onward for learning a little bit about Magic the Gathering, the best game on Earth, you may now put your forehead on the glass. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you good boys take care of yourselves.
Like and follow for more bigger, gayer magic.
But as always, my support for my patrons, whose donations allow me to put all the time that I do into recruiting more homosexuals into the Commander hobby. Thank you boys so much for supporting me, and I hope you enjoy the slutty amateur video essays for the Patreon exclusives. Please take care of yourselves.